Thanks for playing. Okie Mon, sorry for the wait. Hiya, everyone. Need a second. Oops, sorry. One more second. Almost ready. Oh, I will unplug something important. Whoa. Circulate air a little better. But let me. Boop. Walk down here, sit for a second. Okay, there we go. And then, sorry, Momons. Again, I'm a little bit behind, kind of. Not really. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem, I promise. Don't worry. There we go. This is the there for Watchalong. Okay. Wait. Okay. Here I am. And then where's Monmons? Nope, that's not Monmons. Where's Monmons? Where's my emotional support Monmon? I need my emotional support Monmon. What the heck? Where's my Monmon? That's not Monmon. What the heck? Okay, give me a second. One moment. I'm almost ready. I'm learning a little bit behind because I was expecting to have a little bit of time between, but we had so much fun that we lost track of time, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. Here we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the thing. Okay, cool. I have been talking this entire time. I was worried I hadn't been. Hello, everyone. I am so excited. So excited to watch The Thing, the 1982 classic with you. I have not seen this movie before, like all of the movies in the Watchalong series for the most part. This is our second Watchalong of October, so I hope that you enjoy. I hope that you have fun. I hope that you enjoy yourself, because I know I'm looking forward to it. I got snacks. I have water. I have a little bit of chocolate. And I, of course, have a little tiny travel-sized bottle of watermelon Malibu rum. Because I might need it. I'm not sure. So, let me just really quickly... oh, pardon me. Sorry. Oh, not that one. Okay. Sorry, I'm almost ready. I'm a little... It's taking me a second, but I hope that you're doing well today. Hope you're having a good day. I know it's been a little bit chaotic, in a good way though, with, you know, us having so much fun in Forewarned right before this. So, very excited. Were we supposed to be watching the one in the 50s? I wasn't sure if we were watching the one from the 50s or the one from the 80s. But I couldn't, like, Monmons never told me. They just said, hey, we want to watch The Thing. So I have no idea. I thought originally it was the 50s one, but then I had trouble finding it. So the one from the 80s is the one I found first. The one from the 80s is better? Okay. The 82 is more accurate. Okay. I wasn't sure. The 80s one is the one. Okay. Everyone means John Carpenter's. I assumed so, because everybody said John Carpenter, so I looked it up. But I wanted to make sure that I was not disappointing Monmons. But yeah, so we have it marked down as the 80s one, so that's the one we're watching. Okay, it's the one that everyone associates with it. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I wasn't sure, and I was concerned, so. I will be watching this. Let me a second. I've got to get my timer set up, and then once I have my timer we'll yap for a second and then we'll get ready to go. So let me see here. Just really quickly. There's a screen share somewhere around here. Is there not? Oh. Oh, there you go. Okay. And then, don't worry about this. We're just gonna enjoy this while I work on this. Don't worry. Okay. And then, it's nothing super riveting, but I always forget that I don't have this like, fixed, I guess. I should by now. You'd really think I would, but apparently I don't, so my apologies. Okay. Okay, and then yeah, maybe 725 or so. Yeah, that's about right. And then 400, bottoms like 500, and we'll be good. Am I feeling alright? I'm feeling alright. I'm a little bit tired just because of the fact that, like, you know, we are immediately jumping from one stream into another. But I am feeling a-okay. I'm doing alright. How are you doing today, Momons? Good, I hope. Okay. There we go. There we are. Okay. We're good now. Sorry about that. Okay. I have everything set up, including the stopwatch now. So that should help us a good amount. There we go. We should be good to go with that. And let's see here. I am watching on a subscription service that is 1 hour and 45 minutes. So that's what I am on. That's what I'm watching. So I hope that that helps. Yeah, it's free it is free if you happen to have Amazon Prime, which is very useful. So I'm appreciative of that. I am watching in the dark, so again, my tracking may not be the best, but I really prefer to watch these movies together in the dark. So, you know, it's just nice and comfy. So, I was gonna say, if it's not exactly perfect, it'll be fine, because I can just describe what's going on. I don't have a soda on hand. I have water, and I have some chocolates, and I have a little bit of Malibu rum. Yeah. Your DVD is 148.42. That may just be the I'm hoping that that's just the, like, whether or not the credits are sped up or not, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I was gonna say pre-rolling credits maybe. So if you'd like to skip ahead in the pre-roll, totally can. Yeah. I kind of want streams where Daiya just describes movies and we aren't actually watching anything. That would be fun. That would be fun. I'm gonna give a few more minutes though, just for Momons to get set up, have any time that you need for anything, so that way we can all get started. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there should only be one cut, hopefully, but if there's any problems, I can, you know, I will do anything that I can to mitigate them. So, I'm very excited. I need a little treat. Yeah, if Momons need little treats, take your time, get a little treat. I didn't have the opportunity to say this, but thank you so much to Board DevOps as well as Robbie for the tips earlier. I don't normally thank people who didn't tip during Membas, but I forgot to thank them, so I will thank them on next stream too, but if they're here, thank you. But yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, if you're gonna make yourself a drink, anything like that, give yourself a moment. I'll give you a second. My actual version in its entirety is mine is exactly 150 if you don't count pre-roll and post. So mine is 150 on the dot. Unless you count, because I have all of the like FBI anti-piracy warning stuff. So I'm gonna skip through all of that, and just wait on that, and then we'll come in at the universal picture, like the actual beginning of it. So that's where we'll start. We'll start we'll start right at the universal reveal. Just to cut, like, it only cuts like 15 seconds, but for those of you wondering. Yeah, mine has like the motion picture has been rated restricted, you know, all that jazz. So I'm gonna keep everyone apprised of the plan. But yeah, I'm so excited. I was expecting to have a little bit more time to take a break in between my streams today. But that's not a bad thing by any means. Like, I'm a-okay with jumping from one stream into the next. I have no problem with it. If it happens, it happens, you know? We lost track of time having fun, and I have no complaints at all about it. It was so fun, so lovely. Pause the universal picture. Okay, yeah. Anyone who has the, like, you know, anybody who's in need of adjusting for that, no worries. If you absorbed any of this movie through cultural osmosis, not to my knowledge. I'm not sure. I don't think so, but if I'm to be entirely honest, I don't really know, because I don't really recall. But fingers crossed I'm completely blind to this, but again, if I'm not, sorry. But I don't think, I've never seen it, nor have I really ingested anything like, not, you know, pun not intended, but you know what, now, yeah. If you played Among Us, then you probably have. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but I just because the fact that the premise is similar does not inherently mean that I know anything about the actual, like, movie itself. There's a difference between, like, utilizing the same trope and actually partaking in the entirety of the plot line. Yeah. Among Us takes inspiration from The Thing, but The Thing also takes inspiration from, like technically, right? If we're thinking of this particular trope, like, there's plenty of other things that have used this for a very long time, you know? If you're talking simply about the concept of, like, someone betraying someone within, like, a group, right? Or something along those lines. You know? Yeah, doppelganger stories have been around forever. Doppels have been around forever. When was the, you know what, in fact, when was the earliest instance of, like, a reference in fiction to a doppelganger? Let's see here. Yeah, so originally, they used the terms, like, for example, Francis Gross used in the Provincial Glossary of 1787 the term fetch, defined as the apparition of a person living. There's a bunch of books, like, but they've been around forever. I think doppels have been around for, like, pretty much as long as mythology and folklore have existed. Zeus disguised himself as people all the time, for sure. I also know that, like, there's a bunch of different forms of fair folk in Celtic folklore that happen to either mimic human beings in their entirety or just as, like, apparitions. You know, it's just one of those things where, like, there's always been stuff like that, right? But it's a fun form of horror because of that. Yeah. So they use the same trope, but they aren't necessarily, like, I would say that they share that trope and that similarity, but I wouldn't say necessarily that, unless there's, like, exact direct references, they're, you know, because, like, to me, again, like, I'm not aware of anything regarding the movie, so I don't know, but in that vein, unless there's, like, direct, you know, like, obviously, if it's staged the exact same as, like, for example, like, you know, scenes of, like, the xenomorph over the shoulder or something like that, where you can, like, see, you know, in the background, like, okay, like, yeah, frame by frame, that looks very similar to a reference or something like that, but, yeah, having the fear of, like, something looking like you but being, like, different is always very, like, scary. suspicious. With this movie, Alien and Among Us, the devs said they specifically were inspirations. And that totally makes sense. I'm just saying that I don't necessarily know if it's a direct one-to-one for me, like, because I as a person I haven't seen this movie yet, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I can't tell you if I know, like, I can't tell you if I know exactly what this movie is going to be about because I haven't seen it yet. I don't know anything about it, Momos. Okay. Momos, are you ready? Yeah, this is a discussion for after movie. I agree wholeheartedly. Do you want gin or tequila? Whatever you can pour faster so that you can sit down so that you can watch this movie with me. That's your answer. So. Hey, Pims, no spoilers. I don't want to... You can't just come out and you know, spoil me for the fact that Wilford Brimley says red vented, you know? It's rude. We are watching the starting credits. We are starting exactly, if you are watching the Amazon like streaming version, it's 15 seconds. And simply so that it's immediately at the Universal start, like the little Universal logo. So we are watching the start credits. I'm just trying to make it as close to the time as possible for everyone, okay? I'm going to give everyone a little bit longer. Heard that as an explanation for the uncanny valley. While we find things unsettling if they're near human but not quite right. Yeah, it's because it, like, the thing is that, like, this is similar to, like, horses seeing ghosts, right? Horses are able to process, like, shadows and things like that. Like, they, have super good reflexes and super good vision to the point where they will see things that aren't actually there because their reflexes are, like, essentially like they're trying to be warned of danger even if it's not necessarily there, just to keep them safe. The same, I feel like, applies with Uncanny Valley. Is like something that doesn't look quite, that looks human but isn't quite human, we find unsettling because of the fact that that's a potential danger. That is a potential camouflage, it's a potential danger. And so in that vein, Uncanny Valley is like one of the best forms of horror because it takes everything that we know and slightly, you know, makes it changed or incorrect in a way that, you know, kind of adds to how unsettled we are, because it would normally be something very normal, but because it doesn't look quite right or it doesn't quite perform like a human should or like how normalcy should, it makes things all the more unsettling. We feel deeply unsettled because we can't quite put our finger on it at first. Your brain just goes, hey, that's not quite right. It's really interesting. Or have you considered that ghosts are more haunted, or that horses are more haunted because ghosts hate them? Ghosts can hate horses. That's true. That's true. Hey, little dude, my lovely dog, can you stop licking my toes, you weirdo? I need you to stop doing that. Please. I'm begging you. Okay, thank you. Weird. Sorry. It's like a weird habit of his, and it really bothers me. And I'll be sitting there, and he just sneaks up under my chair, and he crawls around on the, like, under my desk, and he just starts trying to lick my feet, and it's weird. It's like, what are you doing? No. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, so I will take a sip of liquid courage as a little treat to myself. I haven't had rum, like, just straight in a really long time. But I don't have anything that was really good to mix with watermelon. Whew! Oh my god. That was like the world's tiniest sip. It's good though. Anyways. Okay. My tummy can take it. It's like a really small amount. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It should be fine. I forgot to take my meds today, for my stomach, so it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, without further ado, we are going to start this timer and start this movie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Okay, let's go. the freaking sun over the planet. It shouldn't... Wait, there should be a sound here, right? Oh. Okay. Oh, I muted it. That explains why I couldn't hear anything. I was trying to figure out for the life of me why the Universal Studios thing wasn't showing up, but that would explain it. Okay. A universal picture. It's the only thing that's on the screen. Black screen, just a universal picture. A Turman Foster Company production. Starring Kurt Russell. And so we're gonna go through the credits as you know, as usual. Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to this though. Oh wow. I love the little general trivia things. This is the first of John Carpenter's feature films where he didn't create the score himself. Interesting. Oh. They wanted Jerry Goldsmith at first, but he passed, and Ennio Morricone composed a very low-key Carpenter-like score filled with brooding, menacing bass chords. He would be dubiously nominated for a Razzie Award for Worst Score. That's unfortunate. Wow. Screenplay by Bill Lancaster. And now It's a Starry Sky at Night, directed by John Carpenter. Still night sky, but there's something coming in. What is that? What the heck? Oh! Wow, we are immediately coming in with the aliens. Okay. Gotcha. It does look like a flying poker chip. Oh, but it passed Earth. John Carpenter's. Flash! And it's slowly filling in. Thing. The Thing. Title card. Okay. Antarctica. Winter. 1982. There's some, like, mountains. A little bit of shaky cam. Fog. There's a Thing video game getting a remaster. Ooh! This is a good bet. I like this baseline. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's winter. It's gonna be cold. Ooh. Helicopter, helicopter. Immediately, this is super foreboding. It's beautiful, though. Yeah, wherever they chose to just, like, shoot this, the scene, really beautiful. Doggy! Doggy running in the snow! Pupper! Yo. Oh, Alaska. Makes sense. Pupper! Pupper! Best movie. Unless the dog dies. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker. You better not shoot that dog. You better not. This guy's an asshole. I don't like you, old man. They'd never kill a dog in a horror movie. They shouldn't. National Science Institute, Station 4. That sure looks like a science institute. Oh, they're playing ping pong. There's a little pinball machine. Oh, Scotch whiskey. Jim Beam. Chess wizard. Yeah, you input those numbers. You play that. Wow. He's shit talking the chess wizard. Ha! Oh. Whoa, dude. Rude? Okay. So he's got a temper on him. Dang. And I thought I had a mouth on me, but his, like, third word in this movie is, "You cheating bitch." I think it's like, actually is like a 6. But still. Yeah, he does have the same haircut. Wow. When's this dang helicopter gonna finally land? Where are we up to? We are 7 minutes and 14 seconds in or so. Oh, you're out of sync? Oh, the movie itself is 7 minutes and 32 seconds. Knowledge or something on the side. Oh, it's a Norwegian, whole thing. The helicopter's Norwegian? Still has his haircut from when he filmed Escape from New York a year prior. Oh, interesting. Look at the doggy. The dog actor is credited. His name is Jed. I love Jed. I would die for Jed. I would die for Jed. I don't speak Norwegian, so I don't know anything. Okay, they're finally landing the helicopter right now. Had to pause mine. Your computer was a little front-loaded. My bad. Hee. Oopsies. Okay, should be good now, I think. Doggy! I don't think this guy's very well. Doggy. Oh, he's trying to shoot the dog. He shot a guy in the knee and he shot the dog. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. He's dead now. Honestly, through his freaking protective goggles, that was impressive. What a good shot. Cause didn't they shoot straight in the like space in that visor? I don't actually see the point of contact. Goes a better shot with a pistol than to do with a rifle, honestly. To be honest, he was a scientist, not a sharpshooter. That's true. Well, I don't know that, but that makes sense. Dougie. We love Jed. I'd die for Jed. Please. Please, someone get Jed, like, a band-aid and a dog treat. Dang. First goddamn week of dinner. Of dinner? Of winter. Four stitches. McMurdo. Oh. That was just blood splatter. I got you. There's like a little perfect red dot on the dog. And damn. I mean, it is pretty important. Being in Antarctica, like, being in contact with people is pretty important. You're far out there. Oh! Yeah, just show the hole in that guy's head. They really love, like, El Capitan and, like, Capitano in these movies, I'm coming to find. You can definitely go crazy. 8 weeks? Could say it's a matter of life and death. Yeah. You're making choices. It doesn't seem like a good idea to fly in inclement weather, but hey. At the same time, like, being in Antarctica, I can't imagine that you would really have, like, good weather, you know? Real thin. Okay, so they're gonna go look for the Norwegians who this guy's came from. Interesting. Surely nothing bad will happen, right? Surely nothing. Nothing at all. Doggy! I love the doggy. Must be so cool to fly a helicopter. Yeah. Seems like a lot of... seems like a lot of work, though. Yeah, just a nice little field trip for science. It's just gonna be exactly like an episode of, It's gonna be just like an episode of, Magic School Bus. But instead of with a helicopter. And also with no, like, magical shenanigans. Ominous music close up at dog. As the dog is, like, looking up. The rest of this movie is very peaceful. Oh, I'm sure. bum. He was grazed. What is on the wall? Yeah, they're all in great terms. Though granted, I would imagine I would also lose my mind and want to start punching people if I had to like deal with them in close quarters in Antarctica for this long. What can I say? Can we go on a field trip? Yeah. Dougie. This dog actor is fantastic. I just want you to know. Yeah, best actor award goes to the dog. Because the thing is like all of these little tiny like movements and motions are really impressive. Doggo being sus, yeah. Very impressed. Absolutely being stuck together can drive lads mad. Yeah, like, that's the thing is, like, you know, you gotta take some time. Like, to be by yourself and being in a trapped, like, enclosed space like this with everyone would be rough. He's a professional actor, that's true. I mean, he is a specialist in his field. Okay, they finally landed, although I'm gonna be honest with you, this base doesn't look like it's particularly in good condition now, does it? Don't wash your dishes in the Antarctica house share, you're getting stabbed. Oh no. My professionals trained to be in these types of environments for long periods of time. Yeah. This reminds me of the shack, the little chateau in Resident Evil 1. It's definitely not just because of the fact that I have Resident Evil 1 brain rot right now, though. Yeah, it just needs a little tidying up. Patch that hole. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's been like this long enough that there is a thick layer of dust on the walls, though, not just ice. Oh. Blood-covered fire axe. That's great. Okay. Glad y'all have proper precautions, though. If you didn't have a shotgun, I'd be a little bit more concerned. Was it dust or ash? Not sure, actually. Could be ash. From all the smoke and everything like that, but... Such an interesting duality seeing the smoke and also seeing all of the ice. Yeah, it's a fixer-upper. Somebody left the AC on high. Certainly seems like it, huh? Oh, what's that noise? Oof. Oh, it's Mac. Never mind. I thought it was some kind of like suspicious sound. I was concerned. Oh. Oof. That is rough. He's napping? Yeah, permanently. Ooh. Okay, laboratory. Even I am smart enough to know that laboratorium means laboratory. There's also like beakers and stuff in there. Flasks and whatnot. Notes? You're not going to be able to read those. Ugh. Eating one of those red icicles, they do look like a little bit like a cherry popsicle, don't they? I know it wouldn't taste like one, but boy howdy am I curious. Oh, it's a creepy noise. The like gasping, groaning sound of the wind sets up a really spooky ambiance. Huh. And just what exactly is... Huh. Wow. It's like really well sculpted ice bricks too. The ice block is a throwback to the 1950s thing movie. That makes sense. Super fridge. Keep everything nice and cool. Karis. Okay, yep. Makes sense. I mean, how else are they gonna burn things without gas? Oh, that is a... Is that a person? Oh, it looks like a whole dude. It looks like a whole dude. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, some animal definitely dug up a bunch of ice and then definitely poured kerosene on a guy and just burned him to death. That seems normal. Yeah, for sure. Of course. That's exactly how that went. Oh. Okay, they're coming back. And the dog is watching out the window. But not barking. That's how you know it's not like a real dog. That much noise? Be suspect. Too much intelligence behind those eyes. The most menacing dog ever, honestly. Scary. Wondering if Mom wants our permission to hold hands if we get scared. Yeah, I'll give you permission to hold hands if we get scared. Oh. That's pretty grotesque. Sorry, I'm gonna mute the alerts so that we can see them but we don't hear them. Huskies are famous for being quiet. No, they are not. They are famous for being quite the opposite. They are not shrinking violets, that's for sure. My alerts are already off and muted. No, they're not. Are they? Huh? Oh, but they're here. Oh, because I forgot because I have the desktop sounds muted. Sorry about that. Ralph, thank you for 4 months, by the way. My bad. I forgot. I have the desktop stuff muted because I am watching the movie. So it's already muted. My bad. It didn't come up on screen. Oh, huh. It should have. That's weird. Sorry about that. I'm trying to fix it. Oh, what the hell? It's got like 2 faces. Like, twisted and warped and... I don't know. That dog is just staring. Oh. I heard the footsteps and they sounded so good in my headphones that I literally turned around in like fear because I was scared that somebody had somebody had showed up in my house while I was alone. The worst possible fear. Ugh. Headphone warning, thank you. I'm gonna put my microphone away from my face in case. Ugh. Yeah, get in those guts, buddy. Stick your fingers in there, just for good measure. What is that? Okay, well that's good. Thank you for the super. Ugh, that like warped, like pained. Ugh. Like I want to cheese it, but I don't know if I want to eat Cheez-Its right now. One or two couldn't hurt, right? Just cheese it or two. I love The Price is Right. Reminds you of those new Operation Kids toys with goo. Price is Right. Watchalong. Oh hell yeah. The dog. Yeah, okay. I love practical effects. Really behaved dog, real well behaved dog, huh? Interesting. Weird. Suspicious. Worrisome. Okay, but what are you staring at, weirdo? So well behaved they forgot to put it in the kennel. Yeah. I don't want him to hurt the other doggies. Please don't hurt the other doggies. You don't want to do that. Oh. Come on, doggies, you got this. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Oh, what the fuck? The, like, worm tentacle things coming out of the skin? Ugh. Ah! Ah! Why is it going like spider legs? Why does it just keep going? Ah! Oh, yeah, yeah, chew your way out, chew your way out, chew your way out, escape, escape. No, puppy! What the hell is it spitting on the doggy? The puppies. Yeah, I think it's acid, probably, right? Doggies. Where's my pupper? Has he gone to lay on my bed? The absolute bastard that he is. Yeah! Give free! Give free, puppies! Get free puppies. Yeah. Now you get to deal with that. Yeah, just lock it up. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I'm glad some of the puppies made it. I hope. Oh, God. Okay. You know what? Very, very good plan, actually. Immediately hearing all the screaming and immediately pulling the fire alarm? Genius. This is such a freaking crazy introduction, my god. I don't know what it is. Ugh. Oh god. Ugh. Oh. I'm gonna put this away. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh. Oh no. Not the doggy. Oh. I don't like this. No. I killed the doggies. I don't. Yeah, burn it. Burn it with fire. Oh god, the eyeball. Oh. Ah! Oh, what the fuck? Why does it keep going? Ah! Yeah. Burn it with fire. Burn it with fire. Kill it. Kill it a lot. Kill it a lot. Really violently. No. No, don't. No. It's okay. If the whole building goes down, it's fine. It's whatever. Being exposed to the cold is much better than whatever the fuck that thing was. Screw that. Ugh. It's a great time to say that I'm not super huge on, like, horror, like, gross out. But that's fine. It's fine. I'm good. I'm cool. I'm cool as a cuke. Ugh. Ugh. We. Yeah, I don't like when horror kills animals. People do bad things. Animals don't do bad things. I mean, I really respect and admire the practical effects, but... Ugh. Sorry, every once in a while I'm like, oh god, I think I'm gonna be sick. I'm glad that's the end of it for the doggies. That's good. Okay. Sick teeth, bro. Okay. I get though with all the teeth and the tongue, I understand now where like Alien and the Thing would be like pretty direct like inspirations for Among Us. Among Us. Doggy. Assimilating? No, I'm okay. I'm fine, I'm cool. It's so, like, it's so cool. It's really impressive. It's just also some of it's really gross. Baby. Little doggy baby. Cute doggy. Mm-hmm. Nope, not at all. It's a pretty long while. Could have been watching you, learning your mannerisms and stuff. Mm. Dr. Blair does seem to think this guy vented. Or was infected or something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sus begins. They're gonna all start just assuming it's one another. Oh, that's weird and creepy as heck. Them all just standing there, that weird buried thing. Okay. Yeah, because they're gonna blow it up so they can get to it. Oh. Yeah, they blew it up. Like, dang, is still going up even in that weather. I'll lean back my chair a little bit. Recline in the gamer chair. Okay. That sure is a big hole in the ice, isn't it? Yeah, his dumb hat is pretty cool. You gotta admit, it's a pretty sick hat. It's pretty dumb looking. It is suspiciously UFO shaped, ain't it? Oh. Maybe because there's a UFO in there. Wow, it's beautiful. I mean, not only the setting, but also, you know, again, the actual ship itself is beautiful. Never find out who the third guy with them is? It's beautiful, but I think I'm okay without traveling over there. I agree. Dang, 100,000 years old? Yeah, it's a beautiful painting, right? strange spaceships with hostile organisms. Yeah, I dig it. Wouldn't you reckon that that's probably that chunk that they took back? This thing. Would you say maybe it's even a thing? Perhaps the thing? Who knows? I'm so glad that we already killed the first one, so there's not going to be any more things or any other guys. You know? What the heck? It's just weird. Cell intruder. Cell dog. And then it mutates. Yep. And assimilates into it. Replicates it. Becomes the exact same thing, but a little bit different. And everybody assumes it looks just like it. It acts kind of like it. Nothing will ever know the difference. We need a sus counter, truly. And then it just keeps assimilating them and assimilating them and assimilating them. Which is a horrifying concept. Does it just mean that it becomes like dog? Like, does it just end up being two dogs, or just ends up being like... Does it still maintain the same exact shape? Or like, you know? Like, Oh, really? See, my thing is I'm like, what magical machines do y'all have that it tells you this? And how could you not just, like, assume this? Like... Jeez. Dog or dog than it ever dogged. Retro Plague Ink. Oh my god. I haven't thought about Plague Ink in so long. A Smirnoff bottle. Yep. Just like Mother from Alien, it just knows. But Alien is like future. This is not future. This is supposed to be 1982. Is he inspecting the undies that were in the trash? Shot a Smirnoff in an angry shot for an imposter. Makes sense. Makes enough sense as anything else. Laundry time! Real. Yeah, they're long johns. They're little undies. Long tidy whities. Yeah. No, burn it. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Destroy it. You absolutely could burn it, and you should burn it, but you're not going to, and that's going to get you killed. Hubris is literally the embodiment of, like, what kills people in horror movies. Immediately it starts moving, exactly. It's juicing. It's off juicing. It's tentacling. It's going to make somebody try to assimilate the Nobel Prize. Why do these horror movie characters never take common sense precautions? I know, right? Trying to entice him with the juicy licorice. Ew. I would simply not be enticed because I'm not a licorice kind of person. I don't enjoy them. Oh. Oh my god. Finally. Even after you burn it, they're not dead. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I think submarines, deep space, and like... I think submarines and deep space are like two of the worst possible places to set horror movies as far as like places I would hate to be, you know what I mean? Also, that guy's so gone. Like, congratulations, buddy. You're so dead, you're getting assimilated, bozo. Hope you like being a meat. Ew. Ew, there's a tentacle coming out of his mouth. Ew. So much syrup everywhere. Yep. They caught him venting. Uh-oh. He's not walking around quite right. He dropped the keys, remember that. Oh. Keep away from him, they say as they fall all over themselves. Officer, kill that guy. Yeah. Put one of those things in its mouth, shoot it, kill it with fire. Destroy it. End it. Yep. Chop it into a bunch of pieces, put it in a Ziploc bag, and put that bad boy in the freezer. Dude, his hands were all goofed up. Like they were growing things out of his hands. Not normal. Burn it again. Bury it and burn it again from a good measure. Yeah. Put some wet cement down and burn that bad boy in concrete. Yeah, the tasty looking fuel. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yeah, I'm sure they've got plenty of spare fuel just lying around. And if not, I'm sure they can get it shipped in by somebody who's definitely not been assimilated. Gosh, can you imagine? You'd just be paranoid of every single time that you get, like, supplies ever now. That'd be horrible. Oh no, not Blair. Is Blair the next sus? Imposter? Okay. Oh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know about this one. Here's just going for a little jog, little hike, little walk. Yeah, you better run to that button. You better hit that call emergency meeting unless you find a corpse. Sabotaging the helicopter. Oof. So they can't escape. The thing's smart. You gotta give it that. When does the thing say it's clobbering time? Oh no. Uh-oh. What the frick? Oh! Well, on the bright side, he's not assimilating very well, so this is probably not him. Kill that guy. Kill him. End him. I don't care if he's a thing or not. Never mind. Kill him. He hurt the doggies. He's worse than evil. That thing is you. Ooh. Him throwing the pistol is so funny. The way he just throws it that way. Come on, man. You don't want to hurt anybody. He immediately shoots. Yeah, honestly. Lucky the wall stopped that bullet, because otherwise it'd have been bad. Oh. He is the guy who took care of the dogs, and now his doggies are dead. You're gonna be isolated. That's true, it is a hard thing to come by. Watch Clark. Why is Clark suspect? Yeah, lock him in the tool shed. Surely it'll be fine. You know, trapped. Let's hope that they have enough rations and food for that. To wait. Because he was the closest to the infected dog. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. How would you be able to tell? Oh, that's a good point. I'll start going through those journals to see if there's anything else. That's true. It took way less than an hour to turn beddings. Oh, shoot. It's... Yeah, it's a super intelligent monster, which I'm very impressed by. Except for, like, didn't you throw it on the ground accidentally? Or drop it? Oh, and they're yelling. Really love the instant he finished his line, he snapped to look at him. Yeah. Just constant tension. And there's running now. Oh, cool. A shotgun. Gotta keep yourself armed. Yeah, the dog has a nose ring, yeah. I just noticed that too. Yeah, they forgot about Windows borrowing it and then they finally remembered. Okay, he's putting it down. Good job, little guy. The tension is so high. still palpable. Oh. Yeah, they're just doing a lot of wiggling and waving of weaponry. Yeah, it's really nicely directed. I'm liking it so far. I expected it to be a complete and utter, just like constant boom, 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 gore guts fest. I'm glad to know it's not. I'm fine with it in moderation, but when it gets to be just like, where it's just all over the top all the time, it's like, ugh. You know? Yeah, I like a slow burn with lots of suspense. Yeah, thriller with body horror spice. That's how it works. If it doesn't have any enemies because it killed everything else, well then yeah, it does win. Storm. We're just gonna end up with everyone locked up at this rate. Yeah, it's nice. It's very intentional. There we go. Oh. Intentionally removed the name tag. Oh. The days before social media. When you're being hunted for sport by these monsters. Yeah, the button pressing is very satisfying. That makes sense. But I get on the Chef Boyardee train. Did they even have Chef Boyardee in 1982? When was Chef Boyardee originally introduced? I have no idea. What is that, a pickle? Oh, it's a candle. Never mind. I don't know why I thought it was a pickle. What the hell was that? Dude, it's luring you. It's luring him. Chef Boyardee started in 1928. Thank you. Still still came out after I was isekai'd, so. It took his jacket. It took McCready's jacket, so they're gonna be suspect of McCready. It's so smart. Oh my god. Fuse, what are you doing, man? Yeah, honestly. He looks like a little cowboy with his hat. He looks so silly. He looks like he should be doing like safaris on the outback, not like not like out in the middle of the Arctic. It is downright devious. Mischievous. It's very impressively smart. I love a horror movie where the enemy is like really, really intelligent. Played the thing board game and it was also like there's lots of paranoia about other people playing. Ooh. Blair? Buddy, what's that thing you tied over there? Any hooks. Buddy, I really don't like that thing that you have there. Buddy? And you won't harm anybody. Oh. Goddamn. Okay. Alright. Just leave the guy in there. He seems really emotionally well balanced and like you can definitely trust him to be okay in that situation. Oh, maybe? Someone's like Wilford Brimley because he was a diabetic before it was cool. Almost. Irony is that he appears more dangerous now than he was when he was wrecking stuff a few minutes ago. Yeah, true. Oh. Yeah. Your home has lights on, so somebody's in there. That's my contribution to society for the day. Enjoy. Okay, you gotta reinforce everything. Understandable. They went in there and stole his shirt, yeah, to frame him. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't look like the most stable reinforcements, but, I mean, I guess you make do with what you got. Because, I mean, a lot of those look super thin, but at least these are 2x4. Oh. Why is he grunting and groaning? I swear I'm Mommon's trust. Yeah. Yeah. No, Mommons aren't suspicious. No. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, they're working really hard to frame him, huh? Wait a minute. Or could it perhaps be him? Wait a second. Yeah, it's so intelligent. Not sure about the strategy here. After the blood and the copter were sabotaged, they're still leading everyone walk around unsupervised. Yep, and now they're killing, and now they'll end up killing each other. Damn. Just gonna let him. Okay. The way that he's just like, yeah, if we kill him, you kill him. Oh, and this feels very much like a parallel between Norway, like the Norwegians, and their little base, because they had to do very much the same situation. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I get when we had a bunch of hole in their walls, right? Okay, little buddy. I'd be the kind of person to accidentally light the TNT because I'm an idiot. It's a prequel that shows what happens at the Norwegian camp. But it's not very good. It's understandable. Oh. Yep, that's him. Prequel ends with the helicopter chasing the dog. Oh. Came out in like 2011 though. It's a big space in between them. Thing is there can I have emotional support dynamite? We could make do. Yeah, we could do that. Everybody deserves a little bit of emotional support explosives in times like these. Biggest gap between films comes to mind with the Blade Runner movies. Oh. Yeah, the Blade Runner films had a really big gap between them, huh? Come on. Come on. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. Sorry, pardon me. Oh my god. That's so creative. Oh, it's nasty. Ew, the face. That's gross. Yeah, yeah. Oh, an eye coming out of his mouth. That's fantastic. That's beautiful. Love that. Oh, his neck. Oh. Guys are gonna want to grab that because it looks like he's trying to run off. Oh, it's sliding down the side of the table. Okay. Yep. Thank God you're not catching the friggin' fuse on that TNT. Ew. Sorry, that's kind of cartoony, you gotta admit. Are you guys not noticing the fact that that's happening? Where the hell's Norris's head going? I'm starting to doze off, but that woke you up, yeah. It's kind of hard not to, right? Jeez. Oh, yeah. Go skittering. Go skittering, little buddy. Oh, I don't like the eye things. I don't like the eye stalks. I know, Tobes. No puppy. Thinks I hate it. Kill it with fire. A lot. A lot. Like, oh no. Yeah, 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 you're noticing it? Good! Thank you! Dear God. Me when I've had too many deadlines. I do love its little feet skittering around as it's been set on fire. The on fire tippy tappies, yeah. Uh-oh. Please don't. Uh-oh. Oof. Nope. And they're gonna compare it to normal blood? Oh, so even the blood would want to run away. Hmm. Okay. Makes sense. Couldn't give anybody anything for the pain or anything like that, or... I mean, you don't need that much blood. You could literally just prick the finger. It would recover much faster. Yeah, it's really nice to see a horror movie where the cast is predominantly pretty smart. That's not enough. That's gonna cause blood contamination. You need to actually clean that in between each one. Okay. It's even more terrifying when you consider that the thing could just split itself up into pieces and it's all scattered. That's true. Can you imagine someone just spontaneously exploding into a bunch of little chunks and the chunks all just grow little legs and start skidding about? Genuinely horrifying prospect. It's really ominous that he's working on that hot wire, but I'm not really sure what exactly is going on with that. It's foreboding, but I'm not sure what's foreboding about it. Oh, because he's gonna stab it into the blood, I'd imagine. Gotcha. Yeah, the Kubrick stare. I've never played Dead Space. It's a monster in Dead Space that does that when you first kill the divider. Interesting. And they're just gonna keep going. It's because they are smart, so it makes the thing more terrifying. Horror monsters are always more scary when they win against actual smart or competent people who know how to actually think. Yeah. This is really anxiety inducing. It's very stressful. Students got taken out back and shot twice. It's unfortunate. Oh. Yeah, like the tension is insane. Okay. That's true. Yep. Oh. Oh. Hello. Ooh, yeah. I mean, it's really cool, but it's I feel like the first one was like really bad. The rest of it's nowhere near as bad. It's like really intense, but I feel like I've adjusted to the amount of gore. Yeah. Oh, well, goodbye, buddy. Nice knowing you. Flamethrower has performance anxiety, you know what happens. Don't want to imagine being tied up on the same couch as that thing. Yeah, me neither. It was nice of it to not immediately go after either of the guys sitting on the couch directly next to it. Oof. That is terrifying. Its two face flaps snapping closed like that in the middle of it being on fire is crazy. Windows shut down. Yep, let it go it's taking a walk. Let it go for a little walk, a little hike in the woods. Or the snow, really. There's not really a wood, but, you know. Yep. That was beautiful. I loved that. God. Yep, when in doubt, burn, 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 burn. Burn, 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 burn. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Yep, just test him. Yep. Nulls is fine. It's good. Ross's stunned stare was the realist. The explosion was bigger than it was supposed to be. Oh my gosh. Yep. Next one. It's so slow. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Last person. He's fine too. Isn't he? This fucking couch. Sorry, I have it with the subtitles on, which I can see. Damn, that's a good line. I like that one. Burn him. Burn him, burn him, burn him. I'd also be on edge considering everything, yeah, honestly. Oh, a lot of TV cuts out the rest of that scene. So it looks like I didn't bother testing the rest after killing Windows. Jeez. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no, it was a really... I like that scene. It added to... Uh-oh. How'd he get out, huh? Uh-oh. Interesting. The wood panels are just a little bit uneven, huh? Did you freaking dig all that? Like, just then? Surely not, right? Oh, but this makes for a creepy angle, doesn't it? Dark, spooky little tunnel. He did MacGyver indeed. There is literally no way for any individual to make these tunnels. So they must have just been secret tunnels that were down here the entire time, but my gosh. Oh? What's down here? What's happening? It's building a spaceship. It's building another spaceship, huh? He's been, yeah, as I say, he's been here for 2 days? That's a lot. That's a lot of tunnels. And they're building, it's building a little spaceship. It wants to go home. Maybe? Maybe not. Who knows? Surprised the alien also doesn't want to be in Antarctica. Real. Got infected at some point, God knows when. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. Crazy. You too could also just build a spaceship out of some helicopter parts and other assorted junk if only you were infected by the thing. Boom boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Uh-oh. It's getting dark. Making a compelling argument for turning into a shape-shifting monster. Please don't. Considering how little it takes, it was probably a long conversion from a smaller infection during the autopsy. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Possibly like blood or tissue contamination. Makes sense. What if us Monmons were all things that integrated into Monmon society? Monmons are not things. You're not objects. We're not making out of here alive. What a line. Yeah, honestly. I do love just driving the dang caterpillar directly into the thing. This is so good. Any one of you can be infected, that's true. But as long as you just make other Monmons, I'm not complaining. Actually, you know what? Go infect the world. Go make sure that every single person is a Monmon. Make everyone in, you know, maybe it's more like a zombie virus kind of situation. Yeah. Yeah. Go infect the world. Make everyone into Monmons. Yeah. Go with it. I like this whole throwing the freaking flares and just blowing everything up. So the Norwegian camp, they filmed those scenes after burning down the set. Oh. Wait, that's genius. They filmed those scenes after burning down this one. Oh my god, that's so cool. No wonder, like, so much of it is, like, similar. One goes outside and starts coughing on people the moment the stream ends. No, not that way. Start biting people like a normal person. Classic. It's perfect in both the movie and in real life. Gosh, that's so freaking cool. Color me impressed. Efficient use of resources. Yeah, smaller projects tend to have done that historically, but also it's really, really good for any, like, size budget, just so that way you can save it. But also it's kind of a foreshadowing, right? The generator went. It's gone, McCready. Well, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, trying to make a believable report about any of this. It's all going to get you put into an asylum. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, but There is no casual, like, oh, by the way. Sorry. I'm a little EB. Oh my god. Oh! Fingers fusing into his face. That's crazy. That's so cool. One of the freaky scenes in the movie to you? That's pretty freaky. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty freaky. He really went, your face? Mine. Yoink! It went just like that too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All it takes is one mistake. Sorry, I'm having a snack. I'm having a little bit of chocolate. Holy shit! What is that thing? Oh, fug. That's true. I did say its name, huh? Oh, dog head again. God, that is creepy. Not a fan. But it's getting to look more cartoony as time goes on. Not that I don't like it. But the longer I look at it, the more it's like manageable, you know? Yeah. Boom. Good stuff. Boom, boom. Now we're gonna make sure, check and make sure it's all dead, right? Now he, much in the same position as the Norwegian scientist, is now alone and has to figure out what to do. Man, they really rigged it for maximum damage. I do think that the scene with the dog scene was probably the most effective and most impactful. It instills the most fear. But I also am just really like weak when it comes to like things happening to cute animals. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Sure you did. Hmm. Hmm. True. And they're not in great shape right now. The idea of why don't we just stay here and kind of figure it out is a fucking funny concept. Let's just sit here and chill and vibe. You'll either be a guy I have to kill or you won't. Boom boom. Yeah, they gotta get some rest. Wait, that's the end? Is that the end? Oh my god. That's so cool. I like that they left it on an ambiguous ending. That's really neat. Makes you wonder, you know? Yeah. So cool. I love when they when they leave an ending up to interpretation. I really liked it. I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit apprehensive at the dog scene and everything like that, because I was like, oh, this is really like, it got really gross out. But it was really impactful and it was very successful at doing what it did. But I definitely wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it at the beginning, but I really enjoyed it, honestly. I really liked it. It definitely, yeah. It was an important scene to set things up, and I was expecting it to set the tone for the entire film, not just narratively, but also for like what kind of like gore, or not gore really, but what kind of body horror we were going to see. And when we did see, obviously, like other kinds of body horror, it's nowhere near as like intensive, you know what I mean? So I am very, very content. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Feel like it really accomplishes what it set out to do. I agree. I think so too. The pacing is fantastic. I will say narratively, this is a very, that's one of the things that I really love about like suspense and psychological thrillers and horror films, is that like one of my biggest complaints about horror films in general is that pacing is such an important thing to making a film entertaining all the way through. And a lot of horror films just don't do that nowadays. It can be a lot of like, you know, good and then up, down, up, down. Gabriel, thank you so much for 3 months. Apologize to the Norwegians. I didn't do anything to Norwegians. I'm sorry that they didn't, you know, that bad things happened to them, but like that's not my fault. Like they don't let the audience know who the thing is either. Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? It really adds to the mystery and the suspense of it all. I really liked it. I think honestly the mystery and the intrigue of this is probably the most like compelling part of everything, was actually just the narrative itself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't angry at them for doing anything other than shooting at the dog. Though now I know that they're you know. Now I know that they were shooting at the dog for good reason, but like, if you saw a random person shooting at a dog, you'd be upset too. It's a perfect slow burn deal, yeah. You know, making a proper horror movie is probably one of the hardest genres to pull off. Yeah. I will say, personally, in my experience, I think horror is one of the most fun to write. I think as far as like writing scripts and things like that, I do think that horror is probably one of it's really difficult, but it's really fun to write. Could you imagine making a short horror movie yourself? No comment. No comment. I give it an 8 out of 10, not enough chains. Yeah, we need more wet chains. I think I can say that just fine. I haven't seen a ton of other what other John Carpenter films have I seen? If any. Have I seen any of the others? I have not actually. No, because I still haven't seen Halloween. Yeah, I want to see Halloween at some point in time. I mean, honestly, your scripted streams are basically short horror film movies. So a little not so well known fact about me. I'll tell you a little something. But this is it's not really that hush hush. It's fine. So I used to write scripts for films. I never got any of mine turned into anything, unfortunately. But I used to write some for like assignments and stuff like that. And I worked on some and things like that. So just small things here and there, nothing major. But my big thing has always been that I just really like to write horror. Only scripts or writing in general? Writing in general, but I took some production courses in my university. And so because of the fact that I was taking production courses, I got really familiar with writing scripts and doing storyboarding and things like that. Yeah. Also, fun fact about my role plays and things like that, because this has been something I think that Momons have been a little bit curious about. Or maybe you're not, but it's something that I'd like to share. None of my roleplay streams that you have seen have been scripted in any capacity past bullet points. Every single one of my my themed like streams, as far as like even like the summoning streams and things like that, I have a list of small bullet points that I do, as far as like, okay, like this is the timeline of like, okay, we get from here to here to here to here, and everything else is entirely improvised. I think you can really tell because I do stumble through things a lot, but for me, I would much rather like I'd like to do some scripted ASMR in the future, but my plans for those are to keep those as like video projects more so than as streams. So I think it's neat that you come up with all your ASMR scenarios. Most people just pull from Reddit, and those guys aren't very good writers. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I know once long ago, I was looking for ideas for like ASMR scripts and things like that, and I did look at some like different ones that other people had used and stuff like that. I asked for recommendations from friends, and they showed me their resources and stuff like that, and I looked at them and I went, you know, this is nice, but none of them evoke the emotions that I want to evoke. And so I sat myself down and I went, okay, I'm gonna do this. And it's been fun. You must be a great DM. I haven't actually DM'd a ton of stuff. I've DM'd a few one-shots here and there. I want to DM for the Pixel Girls at some point in time soon. I just have been so busy with everything that I haven't really had the opportunity to. So hopefully you will see a some form of Pixel Link tabletop RPG session at some point in the near future, but right now it's been a lot of hustle and bustle with the holiday season, so I haven't really had the time that I'd like to devote to narrative storytelling, but I'd like to soon. A set script with chat interaction would be hard. It would be, and that's one of the things is like, I really love making sure that our ASMR roleplays. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Our ASMR roleplay streams are, you know, engaging, and I really like, you know, for any of the Monmons who are currently talking to me during the stream, that they get included in it. And so it's so much more fun to integrate your chats and things like that into something when I'm improvising rather than to have a script and then try and fit your interactions into the script. I feel like it feels a little bit more natural. And also, like, for example, with yesterday's interrogation, like, it's already kind of awkward to, like, have those pauses, you know, where I'm like, it feels very Dora the Explorer of, like, have you seen where the people have gone missing? You know? And so, it already feels a lot like that, so getting to interact with Monmons is so much more fun than if I had just, like, waited and left those pauses without any, like, without any actual interaction. It's so much nicer to see Monmon's messages and to, like, have that pause and be like, oh, yeah, and then, you know, like, it flows a lot more naturally. I can do it either way, but I'd rather have the participation and the interaction, because I think it's so much fun to build that story together, you know? I like roleplay ASMRs or streams that are improvised rather than script-based. Me too. I think that script-based is much more suitable for videos than streams. One of the best things that I love about streams is that obviously the best thing about streaming is the fact that we have open communication with each other live in this moment. And I would much rather share this moment with you and communicate with you in whatever capacity that I can. And if, you know, it's like a stream where I'm doing ASMR, I'm doing roleplay, well, then it's really fun to get you in on that action, that fun too. Where do you want to search? The spooky basement or the regular room? Can you say blood serum test? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, playing off each other is very fun. Yeah, it's really fun. I enjoy it a lot. Talking of script storytelling, how's your video essay? Ah! I need to work on it. I'm sorry. I'll finish it up soon, I promise. I've been working on it, just slowly but surely. Some horrible part of me wants a Dora ASMR now. Oh no. I'd have to get better at Spanish first. And then the big computer mouse comes up on screen and clicks onto the basement. I love the idea of like the big cursor coming onto the screen, and it's like moves toward like the regular room, and then like it's like being dragged against its will to the basement. I want to do a so there's a scene in Doki Doki Literature Club at the very, very end of that game where you're sitting in this void of space and you're trapped with the with a character. I won't talk about like anything else past that. Spoiler alert for the hit game Doki Doki Literature Club. That's a really, really, really like old game now, but and I love nothing more than the idea of doing a ASMR stream that's like that, because the audio in that section of the game is actually really relaxing for a strange reason, because it's like gray noise or something like that. It's like it's got really, really good ambient sounds. Like it sounds like you're like floating through space kind of. Yeah, so I was considering doing something like that sometime soon. Yeah. Especially because I have lots of outfits to, like... Sorry, I didn't give you a cute outfit today, Mons. Do you want... Here, you can have a cute outfit for a second. Do you want a cute outfit for a second? There you go. Sorry, my head popped off for a moment there. My bad. So, sorry about that moment where my head popped off. Hope you don't mind too badly. There you go. I didn't realize when I bought this, I didn't realize that reverse Dullahan. I didn't realize that I was like, look at this, look at this. I'm like oily. I didn't realize. So when I was thinking about like what I wanted to do, my original idea was like, oh, officer, I don't know what happened to my husband. But then I was like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to do that kind of concept. And so I was thinking about it, and I was like, it's so much better instead to just do this instead. And so I like, you know, finagled it a little bit. I did some figuring. But there is like this little toggle. The little lace, I guess, for, you know, decency or whatever. I don't know. ASMR where the model outfit keeps getting unstuck. The secret gimmick is Daiya's Dullahan. Ooh, that'd be cute. That would be cute. Yeah. So, I had a lot of fun with that stream, so I hope that everyone enjoyed it. Weird that there isn't a toggle for the amount of sweat. Yeah, normally there is. Like, I have one. Let me see here. Let me see here. I have a lot of outfits. Give me a second. I've spent an indecent amount of money on outfits, because each and every single one of these is like it's an asset, but it's an asset that you actually have to pay for. Like each and every one of these is one that I own, that I purchased from a website. I think it's this one. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, this one makes the boobs go. Yep. Oh, that's decency. Wait, okay. Zoom in on that. Yeah, see, it's got like droplets on it. That one also. But there's another one I'm looking for too. Huh. Okay. 1 second. I got a lot of these bad boys. Obviously there's the bunny girl suit with the wine on it. There's one that I'm looking for in particular though, that I was like really like, whoa. Can't remember where it is. This one? Which one's this one? I have too many of these bad boys. Oh, that's a different one. I was trying to figure out if I could edit myself onto that one, but that one didn't work. But my outfits do have great assets. She had different bodies this whole time. Yeah. Sorry. How many do I have at this point? So each and every one of these, for context, Mon, each and every one of these is like 15 to 20 US dollars each. So I've spent a good amount of money invested in this, but I can use them for multiple different kinds of streams and ASMR and stuff like that. So I'm okay with investing that. In total, I have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 16 different ones. Yeah, I have 16 of them so far. So you've seen the majority, if not all of them. Yeah, it's quite a few. Yeah, there's a really, really good booth maker who makes them, who I have been purchasing them from. Their name is like Fafa. I don't know all the characters for their name, but it's like Fafa something. And they are very, very good at what they do. And so I have invested in quite a number of them for the sake of, you know, assets. Because they're too good to pass up on, you know? You can see that people make them with physics now. Yeah, when they were all PNGs. I have some that are PNGs too, but these are so much nicer. They're honestly a really good deal with how modular they are and how much it would take to actually edit a live 2D outfit. Yeah. Booth has revolutionized the VTubing industry since the beginning, truly. Yeah. So it's really nice to have the variety of it all, you know? The only thing is that, again, because these are all objects, sometimes they pin really weird, like, and it takes a lot of time and figuring to get not only the ratios right, but also, like, Let me just grab one of these bad boys. Okay. Anyways. So like if I accidentally attach it in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know, it sometimes they start to look really weird when I turn my head. You know? They pin weird. And nobody wants to see this when I turn my head during an ASMR roleplay. Sometimes it still happens, but I try to minimize it as best I can. Anyways. Just throw that one out. Just for now. So. Yeah, they'll miss a line. Yeah. Reminds me of the RTS series. Yeah, that's the one that I use for Age of Mythology. Cause they've got like there's a piece of fabric I can put over the top of the chest section to make it look more like a toga. They don't have any of them that are like actually like stoner togas yet, so once they finally do, then I'll be able to, but until then. I'm super experienced right now. I've learned so much in such a short period of time as far as like streaming on YouTube and VTubing and all sorts of stuff. I'm doing my best to continue to learn to the best of my abilities so that I can... Whoa! Thank you so much, Anonymous, for the tip. The sound scared me. Thank you so much. I support the investment in fancy live 2D outfits. Thank you. I buy 1 or 2 a month or so it's not like something where I'm like spending constantly or anything like that. I really appreciate it. 'Cause they, you know, it's just an added little investment that I make every once in a while when I have the means to. Just 'cause again, I really think that they add a lot to thumbnails and to streams and things like that. And since, you know, the aesthetic of like an ASMR stream while you're like trying to go to bed can be kind of monotonous, it's nice to have other things like that. You know, is it easy to know how well an asset will work before you buy it? Really, there's only 1 or 2 people that I know of off the top of my head who make them right now. Give me a second. So, for any of those wondering, this is the person that I use on Booth. And I love their work very dearly. They have a bunch of different outfits, and any of the ones, you have to know a little bit of Japanese, or at least you have to be able to put them in translator, but any of the ones that say like dynamic pendulum, like those kinds of things, all work, and you can kind of like look at them and figure it out. But more than anything, it's just like a matter of checking quality, you know, hoping for the best. Restwell fell there. Restwell. One guy on Twitter who makes cursed ones. Oh, yeah, that's Kevin, isn't it? The live 2D artist. Yeah, he does a lot of rigging stuff. It's really impressive. But yeah, the live 2D assets are pretty common, like the arms and stuff, but the outfits are pretty complicated. You don't see a lot of those. I don't think that he makes any. The thing that I really like about these ones are that they do a bunch in the way of like toggles. So like, for example, like obviously this one has a good number. This is cursed. Me with no booba is cursed. Anyways. So like obviously there's like a lot of different toggles and things like that for different outfits and also different body types. So, you know, again, if you're somebody who has, you know, less or more, there's a lot that you can do in the way of toggles and stuff like that. So I know that like when I find a good one, I'll send it to Wisu and I'll be like, look at this one, you know. So there's definitely like a lot of options in that regard. Yeah, you know. But don't knock them like I'm being harassed. I'm being harassed. It's not my fault that sometimes I accidentally misposition my mic and I move a little bit too much, and my gifts happen to bump into and misalign my microphone. It's normal. I'm so glad that everyone's had fun today. I hope that everyone enjoyed watching the thing today. We will set up another poll since we're at the end of the week again. We'll set up another poll for the next horror movie. In fact, let me just start thinking about that now. Actually, let's come up with the next poll, shall we? What should we do you reckon? Trying to think of like what kind of horror movies I would like to watch. We'll keep what horror movie or what movie do we watch this week? I'm thinking Halloween, maybe. I'll keep Evil Dead 2 on there because it still hasn't won. I'm just gonna keep Evil Dead 2 on there until it wins. I'm kidding. Or am I? Let's see here. What are some other ones? Daiya chooses this time. I'm gonna choose the last one. Ride or Die for Evil Dead. The Birds? I don't want to watch The Birds again. One's on Sweeney Todd on there too. I could put Sweeney Todd on there. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. It'll just be Evil Dead as all the options. Let me look at all the other recommendations that Mom-Wons have put on here. Shining would be good. I do love Scream. Scream 1996. I could do Scream. Scream is really fun because I really enjoy like the concept of like the more like, I don't know, having a lot more personality in your like horror movie like titular characters. Okay. I always have the overwhelming urge to put like Rocky Horror Picture Show on here too. I don't know if it's necessarily a Halloween movie, but I watch it around Halloween, I feel like, every year. Okay, Scream, Halloween. Friday the 13th would be good too. Let's see here. Scream, Halloween, Sweeney Todd, and then Evil Dead 2. Let's see here. Week 3, Watchalong, vote. Huh? What? Why is it? Oh, because it doesn't want to poll? There's none of these are correct. What do you mean? It's not, oh, I put it as a quiz. That's my bad. Okay. Oh, my boobs. The first Friday the 13th is kind of boring. Parts 2 and 3 are better. Oh, interesting. Okay. We may do some more horror movies. Honestly, I forgot what I love horror movies and I love horror games. So I feel like we're probably going to keep it the theme of like playing at least one horror game at a time. We won't be doing all horror games like we have this month, but we'll still probably keep some of it going, you know? Okay. I think I can actually, with a poll, I think I can add another option, can't I? 4, 5. Yes, we have 5. Okay. The Lord of the Rings versus Evil Dead poll. Yeah. Halloween and... Do you see RE4 in the eventual future? Yeah, one day. I'd like to. RE4 OG or remake? I'll let that be a poll. Cause you know how I feel about the originals. You know how I feel about the originals. Like, the next game that I play after RE is probably going to be either Silent Hill or it'll be either Silent Hill, Clock Tower, or Parasite Eve, one of those three. And Mom can vote on that, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Remake seems a tad soulless. The other thing is like a lot of people have like their opinions, right? The other thing is like I just think that a lot of people, yeah, because I loved Clock Tower and I'd love to introduce more people to it. So not enough people are out here talking about Clock Tower. I love Clock Tower. The RE4 remake is really good, but it doesn't match the tone of the original. I gotcha. I've really been enjoying the tone of the original, if I'm being honest. Just do like, could do The Shining, that's fine. There. Okay. New Watchalong. Mom-ons can now look and vote for the week 3 Watchalong. It's members only. It just came out. The options are Scream, Sweeney Todd, Evil Dead 2, Halloween, or The Shining. And then the last one will be one of my choice, probably. I'm thinking. Only familiar with Clock Tower 3. I've only played the original Clock Tower. I have not played 2 or 3. I feel like Haunting Ground gets more spoken on than Clock Tower. It does, and I love Haunting Ground, but again, not sure if it's anything that I will ever necessarily stream, if only because as much as I like that game, I don't know. It's a really hard game to talk about. It's a difficult game to talk about, let's be honest. Because a lot of it is very graphic in very, very strange ways, but I do really like Haunting Ground. It's very interesting. But I like Clock Tower, too. Haunting Ground is good. I mean, I agree wholeheartedly. Love Clock Tower. Love Clock Tower. Love Clock Tower. If you try and talk to anybody about the plot line of Clock Tower, or not Clock Tower, Haunting Ground. I love Clock Tower, but Haunting Ground I love. It's great. So is Clock Tower, but Haunting Ground is fantastic. If you tell anybody, if you try to explain to anyone, as someone who for a very long time told people that Haunting Ground was their favorite horror game, if you tell anybody that Haunting Ground is your favorite horror game and then you try to explain to people what Haunting Ground is about, they are going to look at you like you are the most disgusting human being on the planet, because the context of that game, like, it's great. It's like running away from scary things, right? Except for the implications of the things that you're running from are really, like, you know how I was talking about Thunger, Momons, and about how, like, I don't feel comfortable playing Fear and Hunger on stream because of the way, the things that happen in Fear and Hunger when you lose. So Haunting Ground is not as graphic nor as, like, intense as Fear and Hunger in its depictions of things like that, but it is also very sexual. Yeah, it's also very sexual. It's a beautiful game. I really love that you have a dog and your dog gets to attack things. I think that's great. Love that game. You get dog. Good dog. Good dog. Good pet. But again, the beautiful woman who is like one of the main antagonists, she does want your uterus. I think you're also, if I recall properly, you're also trapped there by your, like, father / creator. It's just weird. It's, yeah. It's, yeah, there's a lot of implications. It's very scary. It's very scary in, like, a very graphic way. Don't like that part. It's one of those where I'm like, hear me out, because that's terrible, but the game technically as well as aesthetically is beautiful. But it is truly downright horrifying. It is downright horrifying. Cause dear gosh. Dear God. Had to miss the last part of the watch long because of work meeting. Oh, it was really fun, Phobos. I'm sorry you missed it. It's horror. It should be horrifying. Yes. Pretty heavily implied in some parts. Silent Hill 3 is kind of similar in that regard. Yes. Yes, it is. It's, I really want to play Silent Hill 3. I hope I can play Silent Hill 3. I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure this out. But, yeah. I'm hoping. I'm very, very hopeful. Silent Hill 3 has some unsettling implications. It does, from what I have heard. But I would very much like to play it. But again, if it's not something that I can play on stream, that's fine. You don't have to get perms in Pixelink. No, so I don't have to get perms per se, but there is also a matter of like making sure that the subject matter is something that is like in line with the image of Pixelink, right? I want to make sure that even though I do some pretty silly things, let's be honest. We can be honest with ourselves here, Monmons. I do some funny, funky stuff, right? I do some weird stuff. We can all say that. I do think Silent Hill 3 is safe to stream, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I haven't played it, so again, can't say one way or the other. But as much as I do some weird, silly stuff, I want to make sure that being in Pixelink, I represent my agency the best that I can. Because by being a member of Pixelink, I am not only one of the faces of the agency, but I'm also an ambassador in a way, right? Like, when I act, I am representing not only Monmons, and I want to make sure that I can be someone that Monmons are proud of, but also that, you know, Pixelink can be proud of, right? And so, yeah, so I want to make sure that when I do handle topics, even when they are, you know, grotesque, weird, strange, whatever, that it's still in line with the expectations and making sure that it's not anything that's going to make anybody uncomfortable to a degree. You know, like, I do weird stuff and I can't really control what people do or don't like, but I can control making sure that the content that I make is something that Pixelink and that I can be proud of, right? So, yeah, that's the big thing, right? Is that, you know, I'm trying to do my best to make sure that the things that I do are things that everyone can be proud of. Pixelink is surely proud when you keep bringing up cannibalism. Thank you, Pims. I mean, all of the girls, well, not all of the girls, but 3 of the girls in Pixelink have brought up cannibalism, at least. So, it's fine. Don't want viewers leaving with appeasement. Yeah. No, but, like, there's a difference between haha tee joke and exposing people to things that are very problematic in nature, right? So, Greg, do you think you so much of the soup? Daiya, Mom, I'm proud. Have you seen character? I think my character AI? I have seen my character AI. I haven't actually. I need to remember the link to it because I can't remember where she is. Where Daiya Fortuna character AI. I know that she exists because I've interacted with her, but it's been a little while since the last time that I talked to her. Maybe one day soon. We'll talk again. But yeah. It doesn't sound like me. I don't think that any of them have like voice, I don't think mine has like any voice synthesis kind of things, right? I hope not. If suddenly there's a Daiya Fortuna AI that can, you know, like replicate my voice, I'm gonna be irritated because I don't want her replacing me. I like my gig. Haven't seen any yet? Good. But, yeah. Thank you so much for letting me yap your ear off tonight and for hanging out with me. No, you can make one. That's fine. Don't worry, don't worry. As long as she doesn't replace me, we're good. Yeah. But thank you so much, everyone. It's been so good getting to hang out with you all. I hope that you've been having a lovely, lovely, lovely day today. I really enjoyed the thing, and I really enjoyed getting to watch it with you. But I have been sitting in a chair for like almost 4 hours today with like very little break. So I'm gonna go do lots and lots of stretches, a little bit of yoga, and then I think I'm gonna go take a nice shower. So thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by and for hanging out, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me for this watch along, and I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye for now. Daiya Simi. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye bye. Bing.